In my latest shot, I asked you guys how much you thought the Infinix Note 60 Pro will cost. Well, to answer that question, you can get the Infinix Note 60 Pro for 499,983 naira, which is roughly $350. Now, for that price, is it worth getting? Should you buy it? Well, this video answers that question. Also note that prices might be dependent on where and when you get it, because I had some people saying they got theirs for over 500,000 naira, but the official retail price from Infinix is about 499,983 naira. So with that being said, let's get right into the unboxing. Inside the box, we get a SIM ejector tool, a licensed by Qualcomm sticker, X-Pack paperwork, a clear TPU case with magnets, the phone itself, a 90-watt charging brick with the cable, and USB-C earphones. It's a pretty standard unboxing from Infinix. Everything is available so you can start using your device right away. Now, moving on to the Infinix Note 60 Pro itself. It definitely looks familiar with one fruit named company. If you know, you know. That said, it still looks every bit as premium, plus adding a bit of extra flair to make itself stand out. On the camera bump, we have this active matrix display that includes the halo lighting and heartbeat sensor, plus this new dot matrix display in which you can customize to whatever you like. Heck, you can even play retro 2D games on it. For me, I think using it as a charging indicator is probably the best use case for it, but yeah, that's just me. The Infinix Note 60 Pro is made out of metal at the frame, which is awesome. We also get an IP64 dust and splash resistant rating, which makes it suitable for use under rain and probably even in the shower. Personally, I would still advise against it, but hey, it's capable. Unlike the boxy design of the Note 50 Pro of last year, the Note 60 Pro is more rounded and compact, even though it sports the same 6.78-inch display protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. One thing that really impressed me is the peak brightness, which is 4500 nits, which makes it very usable outdoors even on a sunny day. Watching content is amazing on the 1.5K AMOLED display plus the 144Hz refresh rate, which makes every action a joy. The bezels are also uniform, which I have come to appreciate more in smartphones recently. Honestly, the display is a solid 9/10, minus points for the fact that we get an optical fingerprint scanner instead of an ultrasonic, but that's just me nitpicking. I mean, I doubt you can actually get an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner without making the Infinix Note 60 Pro more expensive. Now, I know you've been seeing how the software looks like one particular fruity company, so let's talk about it. This is Infinix take on the whole liquid glass design, and it's actually not bad. It's still XOS 16 based on Android 16, and according to Infinix, we'll be getting 3 years of Android OS upgrades plus 2 extra years of security patches. Unlike Redmi with their Note 15 Pro, the Infinix Note 60 Pro comes with a lot of AI features. For Folax, the AI assistant, has been upgraded with Grok and DeepSeek integration. We also get Circle to Search, which is very, very useful. I really can't overstate how useful Circle to Search has been for me. Frankly, I think any smartphone that is releasing in 2026 should come with it inbuilt. It's so good for anybody that uses their smartphone online. You know, let's say you're on Instagram, for example, or maybe even YouTube. Like, you're just scrolling and you see a product that's okay, I like this product. Instead of, you know, copying and whatever, you can just circle to search, and yeah, it gives you everything you need to know about that product, which is just amazing. It's really good. If you haven't been using it, try it out and let's know your thoughts in the comments. When it comes to performance, Infinix listened and they gave us the Snapdragon chipset this time around. It's the Snapdragon 7S Gen 4. It's a new chipset which is capable of everyday tasks with a good level of gaming capabilities too. You can play Call of Duty Mobile at very high graphics at 60 FPS, while for those of us who want more FPS, the Infinix Note 60 Pro is also capable of 90 FPS at low graphics. So while it's not a gaming phone, it will run most of your games well. Maybe not Wuthering Waves unless you use configs, because that game is notorious of being demanding even for the latest flagships. Also, the Infinix Note 60 Pro comes with 8 or 12 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. Now, powering the Note 60 Pro is a 6500 mAh battery, which is capable of lasting you a day on average use. Even more if you are a light user, and of course, if you are a hardcore gamer, then you can definitely kill it in the span of a couple of hours. When it is time to charge it, you can either use the 90 watt charging brick or charge it wirelessly at 30 watts. It even supports reverse wireless charging to charge other smartphones or ideally your earbuds or smartwatches. Bypass charging is also available. Personally, I recommend this if you are a hardcore gamer. At the rear, we have a 50 megapixel main camera with OIS and an 8 megapixel ultra wide. Selfie is a 30 megapixel camera, and we can now shoot videos at 4K 30 frames per second, which is just amazing. Finally, big W's to Infinix and kudos to them. That said, the Infinix Note 60 Pro isn't perfect. At 500k, it's a bit expensive. Also, the camera could have been better, but frankly, the design looks really nice. I would actually recommend it over older flagships like the Galaxy S22 Plus, the Galaxy S21 Ultra, as those devices, let's be frank, if you don't have a legit vendor, it's a whole mess to actually get something that is decent. Plus, this Infinix Note 60 Pro is a new device, new software, new processor. I mean, the Snapdragon 7X Gen 4 was released August last year, so it's still new, it's fresh, you get warranty and everything. Honestly, it's just peace of mind. You are buying peace of mind getting this device. Also, you could wait to see what Samsung is cooking up with their Galaxy A27, or rather the A57. I'm not sure when it is dropping, but yeah, you can also wait for it. That said, if you are planning on getting the Infinix Note 60 Pro, go for it. There might be a Note 60 Pro Plus or a Note 60 Ultra. We don't know yet, but yeah, I'll keep you posted if we'll be getting those devices. But yeah, let me know your own thoughts in the comments of the Infinix Note 60 Pro. Would you be getting one? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.